closing with a good Monday nighter between the New England Patriots and the Jacksonville Jaguars. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there. Now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Defensively, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got
his man complete. Past the 20. And all the way in. Touchdown. New England. LaVisca Chenault with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Pats have taken the early lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there. There was a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Roberts now on the return. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They'll be led out by the 3rd overall selection back in 2018 from USC. It's Sam Darnold.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. The numbers for him from a week ago. 14 carries, 78 yards.
And when he went over 1,000 yards last week, you know what he did for their offense? It gave them a true identity, because everyone's going to talk about this. The offensive line's going to take pride in it. Of course, the guy carrying the football will. But how about the coaching staff? When they go in and talk contracts, when they talk to reporters, hey, we have 1,000-yard rusher this year. That means something in today's NFL.
A game there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. At the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 39-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Flushed out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that will be incomplete.
Why would you jump, dude?
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Why would you jump?
Right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
On 3rd down, he'll drop the throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 in the 1st. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this 1st quarter. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Going right side here, and it's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 5 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for first and goal. And again this time the tailback. And now
he's getting blocked, and he still reaches out and gets the tackle.
It'll be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. With another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up. And he's able to put it through. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat in the drive when we get at the 25-yard line. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 for the 26. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. They'll drop the throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of first. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short game.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. He's got the 1st down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. 18 more yards there and another 1st down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Rolling to his left. He's going to keep it again. And he is
going out of bounds. Why do you still let him tackle me out of bounds?
Down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
A 2nd down throw for the end zone.
Oh, he dropped
it's
it.
incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. His throw caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, the top defense points is on the board.
Hopefully your niece already gone and don't have to go outside.
Somehow he was
She definitely ain't going nowhere.
Became an easy touchdown pass.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
Is that phone still on that counter right there?
And he's got it. It's now a
Right
14-7 ball game.
here. The first, that's good, so she's going to feed him.
And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1.
Oh, the lights don't come on no more?
25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Oh, I don't know. I don't remember seeing it. I don't think when the daytime was daylight, so I don't see no light.
Short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They throw again on second down. This one's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Incomplete from the contact.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. It may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really
How did you make your run back 5 yards? Come on, man. They blocked and sealed for me. You were good.
He's made the
You made
most
him
of it to
run back.
this point. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Faking the give, Darnold. And he finds him able to
I don't know why you making a jump.
taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Let's go.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. Off of play action, Darnold.
Listen for the dogs, bring them in, give them their evening snack.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively, and they have scored every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an offense making adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone coverage? Right now, they don't know where to go because they're hitting them in every direction.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. He just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But listen, if something got there to be casualties at times, we're trying to win a game.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We're sending to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. They're just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
A good head-down running on the return gets about 15 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now.
Drive, they forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to have the Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 11 yards there for Jacksonville and a first down as well.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Wide open receiver complete. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal.
Oh, he let him go.
Cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 25th touchdown. Tying him at Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Jaguars out of the lead. But now the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it's capped off by a touchdown run of 6 yards. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. A lot of the problems have been on the other side of the ball. Is that frustrating for a quarterback who's been playing well?
It is, but there's no way that the best ones let their teammates know that. They actually take it upon themselves and say, okay, I have to do even more, or I need to play better. Maybe even say I put my defense in a bad spot. That's what true leadership shows you.
Yeah, well, he doesn't need to change much personally. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. N'Keal Harry was the intended target. And now it's second down. So incomplete on first. Let's see what second down has in store. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And just like that, on we head to half number 2. The question to be asked, where does this game go from here, as we are back at it now on EA Sports. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Now they try the right side here. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Second and 11. Rolling to his right. Flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They're going to look to throw. Out to his left. He's got his man in the crossing route. And he is going to have the Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats, but what I've got is 5 drives, 5 touchdowns, and they've got a nice healthy lead.
After the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click.
And
I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
Good luck.
he's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25 yards.
So here are the Patriots now. They get ready for their first possession of half number 2. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is Just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark, something.
And he's into the clear. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding offense.
Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Looking left side, he's got it, complete. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
And the Patriot first down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd and 5. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what we thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
And not only have they done it, they put...
That's caught inside the 20. And this will get them all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10.
Pass interference. Defense.
He didn't have to grab
Pass
it.
being
He
completed,
bounced
they'll
it.
go ahead and take that instead.
Nothing extra to be gained. Pass interference at the spot, completed the pass. That was your play, so it might as well not even have the penalty.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Patriots make some inroads here on that deficit.
His kick.
It seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
They got in the end zone. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all, and if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you needed to get in sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it, but yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags and a first down. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And his kick is right through. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. 23-yard line. New England trying to get a place on offense, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things.
Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings us
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got some space here. The 30, the 20, and he'll get this way down into Jacksonville territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
It was only that box leaning up against the wall outside.
Shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Well, they're going to see this one to the end. They get a score, but pretty much an exercise in futility right now. Still down big. Wow, talk about a big 4th down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way.
It took them an extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. And that'll cut the lead back now to 21. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a New England touchdown. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Jaguars are going to cover this one up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number as empirical.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
Passer, defense.
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. A penalty as a result of that hit there.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A great effort there. With touchdown number 27, that ties Priest Holmes for the third most in a single year. And the Jaguars are able to widen their lead. They'll go in for two. They'll kick the point after. And that'll increase their lead to 28. That drive started with not a whole lot of real estate in front of them. And plus territory, excellent field position. 2 plays later, pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out comes the New England offense to see what they can do this time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 11 yards there, first down.
First down, New England.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big runner pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's got a man that's caught left sideline. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on third down, and he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a first down.
Broke the one tackle, but couldn't spring himself free. And this is caught. Well, they get one back.
You didn't want to let him get over there.
But still down
You don't know what it
That
was.
was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
And that'll
I
cut
just
the lead
for him to
back
go
down
back
to
over there.
21.
He
So
took
that
3
will
steps
result in
and
a
started
7-play drive all told.
he was hype the
And
ball
it's
like
finished
super
off by
cool.
a Pats touchdown. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got playing to catch.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Jaguars add on to their lead.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's it. happy how they're playing this one out.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Not sure if they drew that play up to score. But it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Setting out to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to get this out to the 25.
First and 10 at their 25-yard line.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Catch is made by Harry. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's going to throw one out here to his running back. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. One final shot. They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. Time has run out now on this game. A big offensive explosion leading them to victory. The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Jacksonville, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Chicago Bears. Meanwhile, for the Patriots, this loss